What's up, everybody? I'm Eric Martin. This is my platonic life partner, Sean Allen.
Oh, please don't call me that.
It's too late, partner. It's too late.
Anyway, we're the IGN social team if you don't know us. So we say things like, tweet at IGN.
Follow us on Facebook.
Vine your breakfast, yada, yada, yada. You get the drill.
Every Tuesday this month, we're going to be showing off exclusive new footage of Splinter Cell Blacklist's multiplayer modes. A crack team of IGN operators will play against a crackier
I see what you did there.
team of Ubisoft employees who are playing live from Montreal.
Today we're going to be playing Spies vs. Mercs Blacklist mode on a map called Silo. Now, tweet at IGN with the hashtag Splinter Cell if you have a question for the developers or just want to tell us how much Mitch sucks at the game. We'll also be giving away 2 copies of Blacklist, so keep watching for details.
Okay, let's first meet our spies for the match. A huge thank you to our friends at Ubisoft for playing today, namely Jeff Eleanor, Sebastian Eboncher, Gunther Kalapod, and Adam Crawley.
Oh, you didn't even butcher those.
Nope.
And on the Mercs side, Team IGN consists of Canadian Pride, Mitch Dyer.
Woo!
Our other Canadian, Destin Legary, is probably not so Canadian, Alfredo Diaz. And the man with the world's most perfect hair, Fran Mirabella.
Okay, guys, let's get to it.
All right, guys, so let's hop in our first game here. Looks like this round, Team Ubisoft is going to be the spy team, and IGN is going to be the Mercs team. So we're about to check out the game. Now, this is the first time that...
Team IGN?
Yeah, this is the first time that we've done anything like this, Eric.
Mitch, please don't mess it up. Fran,
it's not going to be
awesome.
Mitch. It's not going to be Mitch. If anybody messes it up, my money's on either Fran or maybe Destin. Maybe Destin. We'll see here. Now, Spies vs. Mercs, in case people don't know, is the multiplayer mode that's been in Splinter Cell. I think Conviction was the last one. Conviction was the last one that it was in. And it's a multiplayer mode where one side is in first person, the mercenary side, and they sort of have sort of that kind of ranged attack. So they're all about sort of the assault class of things. And the spy side is a lot more verticality, a lot more sneaking around. So let's kind of look in live at the game right now. And right now, again, Team IGN is the mercenary. So what you're seeing here is mercenary gameplay. It's all first person. Now the Mercs have a couple different classes. There's the Peacemaker, the Hunter, and the Disruptor.
The spies have different classes too, actually.
Yes, and do you know those classes, Eric?
They are the Intel,
Yeah.
the Predator, Saboteur, and then Custom.
So yeah, there's a custom class that you can also purchase out as soon as you get upgrades for this game. Again, the multiplayer mode, what's one of the really cool things about the multiplayer mode here is
People wanted it back. People missed it.
Yes, they did. And there's a deep amount of customization that you can get. Hopefully we'll be able to dive into that as the games go. But let's kind of look in what's going on right now.
Kadink?
So looks like Team IGN got the first kill there?
No, it looks like communication is key. Like with most team-based games, I mean, like with, let's say, other multiplayer modes, you can just go by yourself.
Still hacking.
Yep.
With this, you need to communicate.
If you have adrenaline, use it.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that this is now 8 players.
Oh, you got me.
So
Just
the
came through that
action
smoke.
is pretty
No,
huge.
taking cover.
It spills out a little bit more than in the last iterations of Spies vs. Mercs. I think we're a little bit more quiet. There's definitely a blend of those. And that's kind of like
not coming at all.
Yeah, that's sort of the one-hit kills that you see as well. Spies are all about the one-hit kills. They're all about getting up close and personal and sneaking up behind you there. Oh, I can see that guy right there.
One literally to your left on the stairs. Watch your top. Watch your top.
Team Ubisoft obviously knows what they're doing here.
Behind
Cheaters.
You.
Team Ubisoft is cheaters. You made the game.
So now the Mercs have a lot of really cool different tactics they can use. They can deploy motion trackers, use sort of anti-drone tech, and then they also have this cool thing called adrenaline, which makes them kind of stronger
Pretty
and
much
faster.
invincible. I saw when Alfredo was playing earlier, Destin gave Alfredo a headshot 3 times, still didn't go down, and his health regenerated in less than 5 seconds.
And that's with the adrenaline
Yeah,
mode on.
that's with
So
the adrenaline.
Mercs can really stack up their armor and their health when they want to, but it's very temporary.
I got Watch your back. Watch your back. Drop him. Watch your friend. Guide A. Kind of sneaking around. Okay.
got a little bit of motion today.
Like above you, because we got.
Watch the ledges, friend. Watch the ledge.
Yeah, they'll scoop you.
Undetected. We got someone in here somewhere.
Yeah,
It looks
I
pretty
saw him
clear.
sneak by in the shadows.
They're spreading out between B and A.
Adrenaline up.
I don't have any more. I gotta recharge.
Yeah, A is still really clear.
I'm gonna. Oh, they got me.
Where you at?
Oh!
Right at B,
Pick him
right
up.
heading into B.
All right. Oh, I see two
He's
skulls.
right
They
by
got
the
to you?
boxes in the side room.
Got him, but somebody's on top.
You got one. Just someone down low.
Yeah, there's a dude just like waiting for us today. That's Gunther.
Totally picked me off.
Gunther's just
waiting.
waiting for us. Ugh. He's a monster.
Oh, they're going.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, well,
None of us.
Well, they're not capturing
Not all
anything
of
though.
us?
They're just getting
yeah,
killed.
they wiped our whole team out, and they're still not hacking yet, which is.
I feel like we're
Yeah,
they're
they're
with our
getting points.
emotions.
I think they're going a little bit easy on us right now.
I hope so.
No, I think they're getting points.
Team IGN, you guys got to get a little bit more organized there.
Yeah, well, maybe if we develop the game.
Take that, Ubisoft.
Oh,
Watch the ledge. Watch the ledge.
so they just jammed my my goggles. They're
Yep.
right outside A.
Turn your goggles off.
I'm gonna get a line on targets.
All right, they know where I am.
Nobody actually alive.
Whichever screen we're watching.
Okay, they're up
kinda
above the
separated from
train. They're on the
group
top of the train, the gray train.
Alfredo.
This is Alfredo.
Screen.
Alfredo knows what he's doing.
That's the screen you want to be watching.
He's a Halo vet. I heard he mentioned that he was like #1 at Spies vs. Mercs.
got
Back
some action up by
Pandora
the
Tomorrow
trains.
days. Yep.
And back at the Pandora Tomorrow days.
He's
Alfredo
on
Diaz.
the
Oh,
train, by the
Yeah,
way.
he got me. He's down on the ground, but he's invisible
He
again.
already flew down there.
double kill,
Hacker.
double kill.
Get him, Fredo.
Doesn't look like he got it.
No.
That was an
boy.
ill-advised flashbang there.
Twitter user @so
Where
fantastic.
they at?
Fantastic with the CK.
We got
Okay.
flash.
Says,
don't see 'em.
go team Ubisoft.
Oh, phew.
Thank you.
IGN fans are rooting against IGN right now.
Oh, darn it!
I
He
think
was on
they're
top of that train.
going
He's
Wait,
there.
wait till
who
you go
actually made the game. But thank you, so fantastic.
I think
For
it's that
believing in us.
Fran's hair is not quite perfect, and that's what makes some of our community really irate when Fran's hair is not.
If you notice, there's
Just
a strand of Fran's hair just missing.
Yeah, exactly, and that's
not perfect.
The real reason here.
Hack almost through. Somebody get on him.
It's so hot.
Oh.
Oof.
I mean, there's only one control point left.
There's.
The spy chilling on top of that train car there.
Remember, guys, if you guys have any questions, tweet at us at @IGN #Splinter Cell. At Taylor Canvas says, "Hey Mitch or somebody, can one of you guys use the adrenaline? Team IGN, use adrenaline.
Alfredo, use the adrenaline.
Use the adrenaline.
Use adrenaline. Oh, I need my fix.
Juiced.
Usually you have to pay for that.
Okay, they're coming from point A. Damn, yeah.
Where you at, dude?
I'm headed back to B. I got my.
B terminal is in trouble.
Oh, they're hacking.
So how do the controls feel you guys? Alfredo?
Good. It's
pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't expect a Splinter Cell game typically to have great FPS controls, right? Even though it is, Spies Mercs isn't great in the history, but yeah, it feels good.
Now, do you think it's better than
Up on the
you would
rafters
say
up
Pandora
there, guys.
Tomorrow's? Like, do you feel a significant
That
difference?
was another time, man.
Yeah. this is a lot more fast paced.
That guy in the rafters.
Coming up. He's coming on you.
Who the
Goodbye.
hell is
104.
this hacker?
Who's 104 again? Justin?
Yeah.
So far, it looks
There's a
good.
guy,
I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
so far, it looks awesome.
Now,
Like, we are just looking at the mercenaries,
he's
but
dead.
I like how it looks gorgeous, actually.
absolutely. I
That's a
mean,
good word to
it's this could hold its own for a first-person shooter game. Oof.
Hack neutralized. Well done.
Yeah, the melees in this game are just freaking brutal.
See, I love how you literally just walking and then all of a sudden a spy just comes to top of you and you're dead.
Yeah.
It's a great, I mean, it makes you feel like I'm a spy.
It-
I don't want, or I'm a merc. I don't want to die. Don't kill me, please.
It reminds me a little bit of like the Assassin's Creed multiplayer, where like stalking your targets is
Exactly.
is a really huge thing. It's got to feel like really empowering in terms of a multiplayer mode to be able to do that effectively. And right now it looks like Team IGN is just lambs to the slaughter right now.
What's interesting, I don't know if people know this, is that the mercenaries are, so the spies, they're like 2 shots and you're dead. The mercenaries, they have armor, they can take hits.
Yeah.
And so technically Team IGN has the upper hand, but it doesn't seem like
Team IGN
going
never has
that way.
the upper hand.
I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, it's, as you can see, I mean, it's a lot about lurking in the shadows and coming out at the right moments. Everything it looks like with the spies is really about timing, whereas you can play a little bit more fast and loose when it comes to kind of the mercenaries mode here.
See, I love how like they're communicating. Like that's
exactly.
That's
I mean,
what wins. It's like
communication seems like it's going to be a huge thing. I don't think that you're going to be able to hop into this in multiplayer and not communicate with your teammates.
What's crazy about it, it's 4-on-4. So like, I mean, most people I know have friends of there's groups of 4 people that can play together.
I don't have 4 friends. What am I going to do?
I'm your friend.
I got one friend, so that works.
I can have both controllers in one hand or in 2 hands.
There you go.
You got the other one.
Yeah, I mean, this reminds me a lot of. Same with kind of that Left 4 Dead type of gameplay. Like, when you leave, if you're isolated, you're pretty much screwed as a mercenary. Like, you have the firepower, but you're going to be in trouble as a mercenary if you get isolated.
So a lot of users on Twitter want us to show us the full gameplay, so we're going to show you just a full screen of the gameplay.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Look how pretty that
We're
looks.
doing that now.
So pretty.
Take out the hacker on Terminal B. Time extended. Stay on.
Alfredo, get it together.
So, I mean, it looks like also, you know, the Spies do have a little bit more offensive capabilities this time around as well.
Team IGN is on Alfredo's shoulders.
That's got to be difficult. Alfredo does work out, but I don't know if he's going to be able to carry all 3.
He does sit-ups. He doesn't
He never works on core, and I feel like that's going to be the issue for putting everybody on his back.
Look, you can kind of see.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Clearly, obviously, the Ubisoft guys know these levels really, really well. Dead.
Oh, you dead.
Terminal's going to be compromised.
It looks like Team IGN is slowly losing this one. I mean, is that correct? Is that what's going on here?
We got a little distracted. That sounds accurate. Right?
Excuses.
Fran was dead the whole
right.
time.
Are they all 3? This is halftime, though.
dead
This
inside.
is
It's only halftime.
Yeah.
only halftime.
We're only down by 3 halves.
100% on all 3. Shocking.
No Beyonce
Shocking
halftime
split.
show, but that's okay.
Team Alfredo.
Team
Team
Alfredo.
Alfredo.
Team
It's
Alfredo.
Team Alfredo now. We're not Team
Come on,
IGN anymore.
Sean.
Worst
Looks
player
like Alfredo
out.
led with 11 kills on the Team IGN.
How did Fran
Adam
do better than
over
me?
at Ubisoft has 17
Teamwork.
kills.
That's
So,
how I
Team
can do better
IGN,
without
please
you.
step it up.
yeah,
You're welcome.
we're trying to.
Ubisoft, can you guys please like not be so good?
These guys were in here most of the day practicing and stepping.
Still not doing anything.
Yeah, still really not doing
See,
anything.
now they're playing as spies. So now the entire goal is to sneak, hide in the shadows, use all those cool gadgets they have.
And we're going to get a look at the more traditional Splinter Cell footage, that you would be seeing. Remember, you could tweet your questions at IGN using the hashtag SplinterCell. If you have questions for the developers, if you have questions for us, if you want to tell Fran that there's one hair askew that he needs to fix at some point during this live stream,
Wait,
you
what's
can do
going
that
on?
as well. We're also going to be giving away copies of the game, so make sure you stay tuned for information on how we're going to be giving those out. Let's check out a little bit. Oh, what? That's
Hit
a
'em.
shame.
So they're going to hack on it.
So again, now you're kind of getting the Spies perspective of things, where it's a lot more about using the shadows. It's a lot more about moving quickly.
See, in Pandora tomorrow, my technique was camping. But I feel like with Spies, you can camp.
Yeah.
And my whole goal was hiding in the shadows and waiting until someone passes by, and then doing an overhead kill.
Yeah, the death from above mechanic is back in this game, and it's really cool to watch it happen. Oh! It's like it was nothing there.
That was pretty.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Pretty awesome.
Again, the executions in this game are just downright brutal.
Eventually, we're gonna have to hack something. Okay, I'm going right to C. They're not doing anything. They're still at A. Like I can still see dudes. They can all stay.
At TS Bolt says Ubisoft has an unfair advantage.
Okay, here they come.
Yeah,
I think they do.
yeah, I would agree with that. Also, the studio is really cold right now.
Oh, you saw me. Yep, that cloak did not do me any favors at all.
Doesn't last long enough.
You gotta make it count.
Oh!
Here's maybe we can ask Ubisoft later, but at Quicksand Buddy says, can Spies hack mercenary conversations like they could in the past iteration of this mode?
Oh, that's a good question.
We're saving that.
Yeah, we're gonna save that question because that's a really good question. I have not heard they have the ability to do that, but maybe there's something that I don't know. We should be piping in Ubisoft's audio into the studio so that we can get kind of the inside edge. That's a hack. All right, Alfredo is getting one of the hacks going. While the hack is going on, you kind of have to defend this area, and then it's the mercenary's job to come in and stop the hack from going on.
Hey, Team IGN, how do the gadgets feel?
I really like the
favorite so
cloak
far.
a lot.
Oh, we have a freaking drone. He's after me.
He says cloak is the best gadget to use.
That's on you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That was
hack
flying
A.
through the air right now.
There was no getting out of that one.
You started B, so
Alfredo,
I guess
what is your favorite gadget so far?
I mean, as a spy, by far, the thermal goggles. Like, you
Yeah.
can just see through everything at all times. I always know where they're at.
I'm
As a
not-
merc, the drone,
I mean,
once I actually
don't just
unlock
wait for another
that-
hack.
Yeah.
Go back and hack that
We're getting a
terminal.
lot of requests for
We
drones.
need to keep it going, or else we're just never
No.
gonna finish
We
it.
haven't
There's
seen
8 seconds left. Like
the
there's
drone at all yet.
No, you're in the area. There's no reason not to.
It'll be cool in between games after this to sort of check out the customization and see how deep that customization goes. Because like most competitive multiplayer games like Call of Duty, Battlefield, there's a huge customization system for this one. And a lot of the aesthetic upgrades actually upgrade gear. So,
So I just to add to that.
yeah.
So earlier today, Alfredo was playing, and there was just a glove that was aesthetically different.
Yeah.
But the glove also made you the what do you call overhead kills? The
death from above.
Death from above extended how far the person has to be, just by the change of the glove. And that's pretty cool.
And I really like that. I like that in a game like Halo, there's a lot of cosmetic upgrades that you can unlock, but they don't really do anything to affect your character. And from what I can tell, this game seems really balanced. Spies vs. Mercs has always had a history of being balanced for what the game is, but it seems incredibly balanced, even though Team IGN is kind of getting beat down right now.
Keep the hack going.
It's just like a reel of what not to do when playing Spies vs. Mercenaries.
At MRKYL3 asks, "Hey, Destin Legary, what is the least useful gadget so far?" Specifically asked you.
It's hard, right? Because we don't have that many unlocked.
Nice.
We're still we are really low level.
yeah.
Yep.
I think Destin's in the zone.
Destiny's in the zone right now. I'm looking at
As
Destin's face,
Spy or
and
Merc?
it is
What's the
pretty
question?
steely.
Well,
I've never,
Okay, here comes a mark.
I've never seen it like
Seeing
this.
the cloak.
Remember, guys, if you have any questions at all, tweet at IGN #Splinter Cell, and we're going to be giving two copies. Sorry,
Two copies.
not one, but
We're
two.
giving
Two copies of the game
of
away.
the game.
So again, tweet at IGN #Splinter Cell, and maybe you can be the winner.
We've been checking out the single player in the office a little bit too. It's pretty freaking cool.
Their firewalls are failing. Stay connected just a little bit. I'm seeing vulnerable terminals in the AO. Go to
Yeah.
work.
I can see where most of them are running. Yeah, right.
Can everyone just pay attention to Alfredo's face right now?
He's in the zone.
He's in the zone.
I'm
Much like Destin.
Don't-
I thought about going to
going to
like
C.
the camo, but I mean the camo doesn't last long enough for it to be actually useful to me.
Yeah. I disagree.
Right,
Like, I think it's a really good thing if you're hiding.
Watch it,
You
get
can
him.
use it to hide above people. You can use it to hide around corners. It's not so much an assault tactic as a defense.
Fredo, you got someone coming right at you.
Nice. I got it.
2 melee
Don't
kills
worry
in a
about
row.
it, bro.
Here we go.
Go.
IGN might make their move here.
Okay, do you guys start C?
Yeah, C
Nice.
started. You guys can like.
Oh, somebody just blew me up with a muzzle.
Stay alive, Alfredo. I love this thermal look.
Yeah.
I'm usually not a fan of like thermal goggles because it just doesn't look good.
Yeah.
But I like how it's magenta
You can really
colors.
see the
and,
depth.
Yeah.
There. Oh!
They shut our hack down, guys.
You tried.
And that is why a spy doesn't stand in the open.
Yeah. That was a
is
mistake.
exactly-
That was his first mistake. Tried to go with the sticky cam gadget, and it looks like it's not working out too well right now.
Was over there.
So now, what can you do with the sticky cam?
You can actually detonate it now.
Okay.
You can actually blow it up.
So you can kill an enemy by using the sticky camera.
That was spawn killing right
Alfredo,
there.
a lot of
at
people are
its
asking for you to
finest.
change loadouts.
Yeah, I can do
So
that.
why don't you do that?
You guys want
change
me
the
to do
loadout
Camo?
because
I can do
do
Predator.
that.
I just switched my
Just do it.
loadout.
I mean,
Boom. Done.
do it right.
He's changing his loadout.
I'm going to B, guys.
Okay.
We got a Merc
Loadout
over
change.
at A.
We can check
area.
out the.
You can kind of check the gameplay here. You can see how much depth there is.
Guy guarding.
So Twitter user @Davey0v0 says, seems more
Davey?
fun playing as the spies. What do the IGN guys prefer after trying both sides?
Okay.
Spies, hands down.
I definitely
Spies?
prefer Spies, but
Yeah,
I do
it's
enjoy
hard.
mixing it up.
I feel like off the bat, Spies is really easy to enjoy. Merc might be a lot more fun once you're able to unlock the drone and other like precision mines, things like that. But as of right now,
Would you
Like,
would
yeah.
you say that the spies feels more rewarding than playing as a merc?
definitely, running up to
Mitch
someone
on the
and
door.
like
Stabbing
just
him.
slicing
Yeah, I see
him
him,
or
I
like
see
death from above is just so much more fun to actually see and like actually do.
Yeah, they know I'm there.
Nailing
Yeah,
someone. I
drop
mean,
it
I
behind
play
you.
Call of Duty, I play Halo, Battlefield.
Yeah,
I shoot
don't-
people all the time, right?
Don't jump down and stab people in real life. But
No.
yeah, it seems like everybody enjoys the Spies class a little bit more than the Mercenaries class. But yeah, getting those unlocks for the Mercenaries is really, really important.
Running.
Oh, come on. I was so close to getting that hack.
I haven't really noticed this, but
You're above the guy.
Twitter
It's a
user
little far away.
ETNees5NB2. Like, first off, kids with these
Wow,
Twitter
we're
names.
getting Twitter handles that are just freaking crazy.
Kids with these
right
Twitter
now.
names. Point is, do mercs move equally as fast as spies? I haven't really noticed that. Hey, Tesla Gary,
Yeah.
do spies move faster than the mercs?
No, I think they move about the same.
At the exact same
Right,
speed.
but it's dropped.
Close to the same speed.
1 minute left. You need to make up ground.
We got a lot of ground to make up. That's,
Come
that's
on,
this
guys.
team
Like
IGN
Alfredo
jump.
started.
No!
Get out. That was a good escape.
Oh.
The hack stops, but
I know, but I had to get out of there.
Hack interrupted. Get each other's back out there.
Grab that?
Yeah, I'm near it.
All
but
terminals
they're
reading active.
for it.
Hacking protocol is go.
why can't I hack it?
Yeah,
I love
we're gonna
that.
lose.
Oh, that's pretty
30
cool.
seconds left.
That's pretty awesome that you're just combining different gadgets. So you use the smoke, and then you, at the same time, use the cloak.
Yeah.
That's
Terminal
awesome.
B hack in progress.
And I mean, that's another thing that's really cool is as you start to get into sort of the custom classes, that's kind of where your creativity can kind of play.
Apply.
Yeah, exactly.
10 seconds remaining.
It seems to me like this is gonna be a game that's easy to learn and incredibly difficult to master. The UV stuff guys look
I
like
would
they've
say,
got it mastered.
Extractions
I would say
on hold until the hack
it looks
complete.
like Mercs is easy to use, or
Yes.
easy to learn.
Yes.
It looks like Spies is hard to learn because I mean, it's 2 shots and you're dead.
Yeah.
The Mercs have all this armor and all this stuff, but the Spies, you're hiding in the shadows. You're trying to sneak around. Like that seems pretty tough.
I feel like both sides, for different reasons, need to have knowledge of the map. If you're a mercenary, you kind of need to know where people are going to be hiding. If you're a spy, you need to know where to hide.
Get out of here.
This map is really, really cool because it's got a lot of different styles of verticality to it. There's stairwells going underneath. You got places that you can climb on top.
Data decryption
I
50%
focus into a
finished.
stream in my area.
I'm cloaked. He thinks he's flanking me.
So can we just mention how much Alfredo is carrying this team?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not even a backpack. It's a suitcase at this point.
Alfredo is killing everybody.
Yeah.
And Mitch is there, you know, helping out. Fran is being Fran.
Nice.
Mitch is like the D-Wade to Alfredo's LeBron right now.
That's exactly, yep.
They know I'm here.
That's pretty much
I agree.
what it is. And now I'd say Fran looks like Eric
Dude up
Spoelstra
top,
a
I'm
little
gonna go
bit,
for
like
him.
the head coach. So
Yeah, no, he's gonna
I don't know.
Pick up the hack. Pick up the hack.
Destin's
Keeping
clearly
team
Chris
morale
Bosch
up.
in this scenario.
I can be the mascot.
Everyone Google these names, please.
Someone pick it up.
People are like,
I
oh
got
god,
it, I
sports
got it.
references
You
on
guys,
IGN. It's too much.
kinda watch
Yeah.
me.
You're on station B.
So here's a question from @Kilibari. Says,
Kilibari!
How high? My voice is cracked.
Yeah.
Just a little
You,
longer.
Eric,
Half
just
nearing
I'm 23 years
completion.
old. My voice
finally
is cracked.
finally hit 16, man.
@Kilibari says, how high of a learning curve does the spy class have? It looks easy to learn, tough to master. Would you agree? Let's see.
No, we got the hack. We just lost the match.
Hey,
That was
Mitch,
an angry last
would
minute.
you say that the Spies is harder to master?
Okay, not dead last. I beat Fran.
Not necessarily. I mean, they're both very difficult to
24.
learn, especially because of the progression. You're unlocking new things, you're getting new gadgets, you're getting new skills, you're customizing classes. Both of them have very different skill sets that are tough to learn.
So you can so you're saying like you can master in Spy, but you will not be a master in Mercs until you
After action
put time
report,
into that.
Alfredo.
No, it's both, right? It's a balance because you have to know as a spy how to counteract whatever the Mercs are doing, but you learn that by playing as Mercs and learning your skill set and your tools and things like that. So it's one feeds into the other naturally.
And that automatically doubles the content.
Yeah, there you go. So IGN just got beat down by the Splinter Cell.
Not that badly. Not that badly. What was it? Like
we
2
lost by
captures?
one.
What was the
one
final
hack,
score?
Okay, 1. It looked pretty ugly at first.
It's 3-1. It was 3-1. So that got kind of ugly there.
We got that second half.
So
Yeah,
now,
it's 3-2.
As we're waiting to get everything
thermal's
set
what
up,
you
we're
want.
just gonna
Thermal's really
kind
good.
of take some questions from
And by
Twitter
one thing, I bought
for the
thermal
developers,
for the developers.
Ubisoft, you guys ready for some questions?
Hey guys, we're ready for some questions over here. Yes. Yes, we are.
Ready?
Let's
Okay.
do it, guys.
Oh, let's see. In the meantime, go ahead and keep talking.
I enjoy talking. I really appreciate how unique this multiplayer is. I mean, it's something that we've obviously seen it before because of Spies vs. Mercs, but it's something that's really really unique.
So here's a first question, just for Ubisoft. @A720 Boxer says, how many maps will be available at launch?
There will be 6 maps available.
Do you plan to do any sort of DLC for the maps?
We're not communicating anything about that right now.
Damn it!
We had him on the spot. Got some more questions here?
Yep. So, what kind of vision modes are available for the Mercs, and are there flashlights? That question was asked by K Broderick 52.
There absolutely are flashlights, but they're available when you play the classic Spies vs. Mercs, which is 2-on-2. In the Blacklist Spies vs. Mercs, which is what we just played, there are no flashlights.
So now talk to us a little bit about the classic mode. Do you get that right out of the box? So if I purchase Blacklist, am I going to have that, or is that something that you have to unlock?
No, it's available right there.
Excellent. And so what are the differences between the Blacklist mode and the classic mode?
The Blacklist mode that we just played is really all about customization and sort of different relationships, like the different presets versus each other. Like we saw the Predator Spy who could turn invisible or mostly invisible briefly, versus like the Disruptor and EMP abilities that the other classes have, and the tagging available by the drone. So it's really about the complex relationships between the customizations. It's a little faster paced game, as we saw. Whereas the classic mode is really much more a hardcore, traditional type Splinter Cell emotional feeling, where you play 2v2, Spies have night vision, Mercs have flashlights, and the Spies want to stay out of the light.
This is a good segue into the next question. Dallas Cardenas asks Ubisoft if it was a struggle balancing the Spies and the Mercs, especially with them both having different POVs.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it was a long and ongoing process for us. Like we go back and forth month to month as different features became available. But we've been working on it for about a year now.
That's awesome. And because that was an awesome question, Dallas Cardenas, you just won a copy of the game.
Just want a copy of the game, Dallas. We're actually
I'm
doing a round of applause here?
Good
Okay.
job, Dallas.
Okay. Now, which mode do you guys prefer playing? Do you guys prefer playing the classic mode or the new Blacklist mode?
That really varies on the team. It's a super personal choice. Guys, can we get a head count on Blacklist or Classic? Which one's your favorite?
Classic.
Blacklist.
Actually, the best answer is like depends who's online.
Actually, Seb has a great answer. He said depends on who's online, and he's totally right. It's really about who you're playing with, because having the right type of squad might sway your choice one way or the other. For Gunther Galipo, of course, he's choosing Classic mode. And actually, for myself, I might have to go Classic, but just by a hair. It really depends on your mood and who you're playing with.
So before we get into the next question, let us know when you guys are ready to play.
They're giving me a bad time because I said just by a hair, and I don't have any.
Hey, Ubisoft, let us know when you guys are ready to play. But for now, we'll keep asking more questions. But once you're ready, we'll start another round.
Yeah.
I had actually a good question. At Agus Toast, first off, that Twitter handle is awesome. Will a friend and I be able to play Spies versus Mercs split screen, or will we need 2 copies of the game?
You will want to play 2 copies of the game. We have split screen co-op in Blacklist, but there is no split screen Spies versus Mercs.
There, rumor squashed.
Nice. Now, what's the feature for Spies vs. Mercs that you are most excited that wasn't present during Spies vs. Mercs Classic? Like, what have you added to the game that you guys are really, really proud of?
Honestly, it's hard to identify a single one, but I think at this point we probably have to look at, it's really about the relationships between the presets.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take all that stuff together as a wad, I would say that's the thing we're super proud of, is that even when you play like as a guy with a flying drone, or as a guy who can turn invisible, or as a guy with a disruptor EMP blast, all of those classes eventually, at the end of a lot of work, actually work together and are fun to play together. I think that's the thing we're most proud of about Blacklist version.
So one of the things that we've been getting a lot of questions from is, it seems like the game is very easy to learn and very difficult to master. It seems like you guys have a pretty good handle on the game. How long does it take
As it turns out, yeah.
How long does it take to master the skills in this game? Or let's just start with how long does it take to really just unlock all the things that are at your fingertips?
Well, to unlock absolutely everything is a really long time. I think it's like, I don't know, depending on how good you play, it's like maybe 40, 50 hours.
Wow.
Maybe faster if you're really awesome, but it's a while to unlock all of the content that's inside Blacklist. Like, if you want to unlock absolutely everything, like every camo pack, every goggles, every glove, boot combination, that's a ton of stuff. But I'd say you can drop in and play Blacklist and be good at it and be having a good time within a relatively short period of time. We had a bunch of people playing the game at the Xbox Lounge, at the Machinima Lounge at Comic-Con, and we saw people, like, within a couple of games, they were basically, like, pretty solid.
That's awesome. So a lot of the same question keeps coming in. I'm going to pick @OFuns says, were there any deliberate design choices for the maps to make it more balanced?
Yes, tons. As a level design guy, I'm obviously very invested in that topic, and there are literally hundreds of micro decisions inside the map to do different balancing things, like to either make it easier for the spies to defend a zone or make it harder for the spies to defend a zone once the hack has started. Is it easier for them to get into the zone and start the hack? Just every placement of ledge and vent and stuff is the basis, or is based on hundreds of hours of playtest that we did internally and gathered data on and iterated on the maps just to make sure that the maps feel fun to play as the attacking and as the defending team.
Awesome. That was actually the last question we're going to read
Perfect.
for now.
So shall we get ready to do this?
Ready to go? Let's do it.
Team IGN.
Round 2. Team IGN. Are we really? We're going to do the champ?
It's like Rudy, but Team IGN.
All right.
We're the underdogs.
we are very much so.
I'm putting
the underdogs right now.
I'll bet you $100. Alfredo gets 5 kills.
Okay. Now, you do know, Eric, that Rudy only played one play. He made the tackle, but he only played one play.
He made a tackle that counted.
Okay, yeah. I don't even know if they won that game.
I don't know.
I'm watching Rudy tonight. I'm on Netflix, Rudy. Anyway, our Team IGN guys have been over there. They've been deliberating. They've been trying to come up with some strategies for this next round. Yeah, Alfredo unlocked the drone, so I think that's going to be that might be an opportunity to do some things. It just got way colder in our studio too.
Be a baby, Sean.
Shots fired. Hashtag.
Yep, there we go.
Note that there is a gun that I can unlock called the Honey Badger, by the way.
Oh wow! Does that gun not care?
Doesn't.
It doesn't.
In case anybody cares.
Honey
They
Badger
just told
don't
me
care.
that it's
In
amazing.
case anybody
too, so it's
cares.
worth the money.
Honey badger is my spirit animal. Spirit animal.
Nobody cares.
Alright,
Honey
just-
Badger is
a
your
lot of
spirit
know
animal.
that.
How did you determine what your spirit animal was?
I don't think they can
I'm a
hear me, so
Hufflepuff.
let's go.
Oh, what?
I'm a Hufflepuff. Harry
Okay,
Potter.
but that's not a spirit
It's a
animal.
badger. Yeah, a badger.
Okay. How did you determine that though? I
Because
don't
it's a
even.
badger.
Well, here we go. We're hopping back in. We're hopping back in on Silo. It's one of the exclusive maps we're debuting it here today. So yeah, basically, again, to give you kind of a breakdown of the rules, the Mercs' responsibilities are to sort of defend those 3 areas you see on the screen there, A, B, and C. The Spies are going to try to hack into those. We're going to be starting as Spies, Team IGN is, and Team Ubisoft is going to be starting as Mercenaries this round. So, well, let's check it out. Actually, we're spawning as Mercs first. Jeez. Okay. This will be a good start.
See, like I don't know if they can hear him, but they're like saying, "I'll have the shotgun. I'll carry this automatic."
They're finally starting to
Finally
get that they need to communicate with each other.
Because in real life, if you're a mercenary, you need to talk to people.
Yeah. Well, in real life, you just need to talk to people. Period. You know, a lot of my ex-girlfriends would, tell me that exact same thing. So
Look at that drone. That was
Alfredo comes out of the gate with the drone kill,
borderline sexy. Borderline sexy.
Letting Ubisoft know that he means business right now.
Where's the heat? You should go out of
Yeah.
I have no idea where he came from.
Where are you? Or where were you? Train yard?
Yeah, train yard. He's gonna start the hack.
Okay.
I'm in the train yard. I can get
Who's
it.
right up top?
Terminal is under
Like
threat.
literally right above him.
Remember, guys, you guys have any questions,
Okay.
comments,
I got a mid.
want to root for a team, tweet at IGN, hashtag
gonna just
Splinter
go ahead
Cell.
and teabag
And we
you,
still
though.
have one more copy of the game to give
We're going to be giving away a copy of the
still
game in the
hacking.
next
Don't even hang out here.
23
Get out of
minutes.
there. If there is a hack,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah,
You got
I
it.
don't,
23
I'm
minutes.
not. Don't make me add and subtract right now. That's
Numbers.
just too much stuff for me to worry about. Adding and subtracting and all those things.
They're all on A. I mean, don't think
At,
no.
at Ryan Allard 2 says, my money's on IGN.
That's a
I
bad
think you just
choice.
lost your money, Ryan.
That's a
I
bad
think you just
choice.
lost your money.
Unless you're saying your money's on IGN and then secretly betting for somebody else. Like you're taking a dive, you're hustling somebody.
That's it's always in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
You bet. Say you're betting on Mac, but you're really not.
Only ever do one at a time.
Okay, perfect.
You see anything on the map?
I'm not seeing anything.
Deeply confused by their
Okay.
skills.
We
Here's a
got
question
one
from
that-
Jay Skulls, and this is for Team IGN.
Jay Skulls!
Do you guys think it's easy for players to take advantage of the darkness?
Yep. 100%.
Yep.
Yes.
We're gonna go
That's the answer
obliterated
right
by
there.
that.
Oh!
Case in point.
Yeah, there's a guy in this train
All right,
car.
what's happening?
And
Where am I going?
like Team Ubisoft was saying,
Watch it, watch it,
you
watch it,
can
watch it.
really, really
Brad,
try
there's a
to
guy
spend
straight
a
ahead.
lot of
There's
time,
two straight ahead.
specifically on this map. It just making sure that everything with the lighting was perfect, the
Yeah.
verticality was perfect,
I
the
will-
distance on everything.
I will say, like, I was never
103
a
to your
huge
left.
fan
Up top,
of,
definitely above. Watch it.
Spies versus Mercs.
Yeah.
I think it was just
Kill
too
him.
hard.
They got it.
I fell and he was able to
go
get
to
the
B,
shot.
I guess.
It's a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
All right, so A's
But
done.
this looks fun. Like playing as a
I'm for
Mercs looks
B.
fun. Playing as a Spies looks like
Whoa.
better. But I think it's because
Like,
I'm
there's
like
somebody left
Splinter
there
Cell. I
that's
want to
just gonna
play
take
as a spy.
vengeance upon me.
Seems like they really refined it to sort of make it, a really. The classic mode is
constantly needs to be
2v2. It's very much dedicated to.
You need to reboot the console.
It's very much dedicated to sort of that. I'm drawing a blank here. It's very much dedicated
Sean's
to
drawing a blank.
sort of that. I know it's like the first time ever. Sort of that quiet, and you really have to take your time. It's a lot
Oh, it's
more
all about time.
slower of a gameplay. Where this is faster of a
See,
gameplay.
and that was my problem with Pandora Tomorrow is that I think I was a teenager and I was not patient at all. Like I didn't want to like wait for someone to pass by me. Like I'm a run and gunner.
And I mean,
It's a video
I think
game. Video
accessibility
games.
is going to be a huge part in Splinter Cell Blacklist, and having that multiplayer be something that's really accessible. I know, like in particular, like Ghost Recon Future Soldier, I really loved the multiplayer that was in that. But it's something that not a lot of people got into, and so it didn't really have that community following like a Halo, like a Call of Duty, any of those games. So I really hope that this game does get sort of that community following, and that there's a lot of this game has legs in terms of being a multiplayer game.
I'm just excited to actually dive into it, and I haven't played it myself.
Have you checked out the single player at all?
No, well, I mean trailers and all that stuff, but I haven't actually like touched the game at all.
The game is. Yeah,
I've watched Mitch play. I've watched you play, but hey, you play. You get it?
Yeah.
Hey,
So it's a Ubisoft thing that you just did right there. All right.
But I never actually touched myself, and I'm excited to see how it feels. But
take some questions from Twitter.
At Sierra's Awesome says it looks better than Conviction. Can't wait.
Yeah, I mean I would agree. It's definitely more of a Splinter Cell game, and I think when you're playing the single player, Sam's back in the suit a lot. It definitely feels a lot more like a Splinter Cell game than Conviction did. Not to say that Conviction wasn't a fantastic game, but it feels like it's back in sort of that.
Quick thing,
yeah,
we're having some technical issues.
Are we?
So for now, just tweet at IGN #Splinter Cell. Ask Team IGN any questions you want. How do the Mercs feel? How do the Spies feel? What's your favorite gadget?
We're going to be
crawling around. Would you hide in the dark?
Working on getting that live right now. IGN is still getting beat down by the Ubisoft mercenaries. We just got to get the video imagery back up there. But talking a little bit more about diving into this multiplayer. I think this is a type of game like I saw Alfredo playing, and he wanted to know how far away a person could be before he could do the death row.
And that's what I was telling you about the loadouts where you can upgrade your gloves and upgrade certain parts which improve the distance of the death from above. So let's say I'm wearing just regular clothes, regular spy clothes, and as far as this way, I can get them. But if I upgrade to a spy jacket, I can double the amount. And of course that takes time, and I won't call it grinding, but just playing the game. You got to unlock this kind of stuff, and I think that's cool. Now, and obviously the matchmaking, you're not going to be paired up with someone has every single thing, and you don't have anything.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I think that for me, someone who is mainly someone that just plays Halo online, it's really, really cool to see something that sort of has that depth in terms of abilities. These aren't just abilities like, oh, you're going to get more armor or your shields are going to recharge faster. It is things like you're going to be able to jump further when you're doing death from above. So it gets really, really specific with the abilities that you can have in this game, which I think is really, really cool. Again, it's something that there's a lot of strategy to, and I can start to see, maybe this a little bit long-term down the road being something that's competitive, that competitive gamers get into a lot.
Fragdoll is going to be all over us.
Yeah. So
so first,
I was going to say,
let's stop for Twitter. At original Circus 87. These names.
Yeah, we've been reading some weird names on Twitter.
To Team IGN, do you guys feel this match is unfair, or do you know the map layouts pretty well? So I guess he's pretty much saying jumping into it now, Fran and Destin, you guys playing for the first time.
Yeah.
How does it are you guys learning?
Oh, of course, like any map. Destin, you want to start off?
Well, I mean, when you start a new game that you've never played before, you kind of got to get your butt kicked for a while, and then you figure out where people hide, I'm noticing that they hide in a particular train car in the train yard and in a particular spot in the rafters. So it's just you learn, you adapt.
Yeah, and I would say the important part is the map is different because of the first person versus third person. So when you're a merc, the map is, you got to learn it differently than when you're a spy, obviously.
Yeah, and you navigate it completely different.
Those two perspectives mean a lot. You just can't see above you, you can't see around you when you're a merc. And obviously it's different when you're a spy. Yeah. And you're able to do more. So that's what I've always loved about Spies versus Mercs.
Is that handicap, that limited spatial awareness, having to use different skills to take down
you're
enemies.
Each handicapped in your own way is a good way to put it.
That's what I was saying, the idea that the spy is a third person and the merc is a first person. You're automatically doubling the content, doubling the way you play, and all that kind of stuff. That's awesome, in my opinion. That's just me.
If they ever
Don't
consider
go
doing
right
anything like
into it. If
Spies
somebody
versus
wants to start
Spies
the hack.
or Mercs versus Mercs.
Spy versus Spies. That's just a.
Did I
that's
strap a Spy
what
versus
is that,
Spy
as a-
reference? Oh, got the gameplay back up on screen.
Is that a Mexican standoff?
I was getting
They put
real
a line
tired
there,
of looking at my
watch it.
face, Eric. I love my face, I do, but I was getting real tired of looking at it. Let's check out what's going on here in the game. We're back to being spies.
Okay, they got
Attack on Terminal A has started.
Now, did you guys get the capture points in the last run?
Yeah, we totally won that game, guys.
Pretty sure that's what happened.
I'm hacking.
A little bit uneven.
All right. Get him. Yeah. I'm out of the zone. Oh, no, I messed it up.
Interrupted.
I got too far out of the zone.
Okay. So which one are we getting?
Go get the
Shoot.
data.
Wherever you are. Like, if wherever
Okay.
you are near is the answer to my question.
Okay. I go right to A then.
Yeah, get that guy. Seb was slaughtering me. Get him.
Done.
Terminal A is being breached as we speak.
That was a really good example of how, there's a bit of a balance in that the spies are much weaker, but they do have that one-hit melee kill advantage with the knife.
Yeah,
They
they're
have the
much
ceramic
lethal.
knife.
They're very
Yeah, the knife
lethal.
kill's nice. That's very powerful.
Yeah, I started A, but if you go over there, we should be okay. We got a
I
drone
think it's just a
operator.
little sword.
I got one
Yeah,
down.
getting stabbed in the face usually makes you kind of sore the next day.
At Sold2092, to Mitch and Destin, please win for Ryan McCaffrey's honor.
Win for McCaffrey's
Working
honor.
on it.
I don't know how he was
dishonor
doing
McCaffrey.
today. He was playing today. I just don't know how he did.
He was doing quite well. I was
There was,
There
yeah.
was a clap. There was
I
a
heard
clap
him
moment
yelling
for
a
him.
lot of profanity.
Yeah, there was actually a moment
top
when
again.
Ryan was playing and everybody else was quiet in the office, and he made a kill and got like really excited about it, and everybody stood up and gave him like a standing ovation. So
We do standing ovations a lot.
we
at IGN.
do so many standing ovations. It's good to recognize things that happen in the office.
Oh, Mitch is here. Clap.
Yeah, we clap for Mitch a lot. Mitch Dyer, what more could you want?
I'm definitely dead.
All terminals are online and ready for hacking.
Let's go to literally any other control point.
Looks like our guys are trying to move to control point C right now.
At Sean Weestrup. That's a cool name too. Like again,
Hey, same name.
I'm on.
What's
See,
the name,
as
Sean?
a social person, I'm on Twitter 99% of my day. And I see some
I
pretty,
feel
I see
like
some
statistically
pretty
that's not
inventive
possible.
names, and I've never seen better ones than today. At Sean Westrup says, "Are there any sweet co-op moves? For example, like being able to boost your partner to an elevated ledge."
Those are mostly reserved for the
Did you
co-op
guys start
campaign.
one of
You
the
can
other
throw your buddy up to another ledge to get an alternate path.
Guys,
But
did
in
you
Spies
start one of
Mercs,
the
it's
other
very,
Alfredo?
it's too fast paced to take a moment to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Have you noticed any like co-op takedowns, executions?
No, because it's a takedown is a one-hit kill as it is.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There's two at C. If everyone could
They
pick
shut it
that
down?
up.
I'm on him.
Why wasn't
I
he
won.
with
I'm
us?
not going to get the hack in time, but I will be able to hopefully.
Do they have gear that
I got
can keep him from being tagged?
This might be
They
the
might.
question of the century.
Okay. Lay it on me, Eric. I'm waiting for it.
Question of the century.
Got one.
Terminals
At
reading
Red
active.
Rum
Hacking
Yummy.
protocols go.
First,
It's Twitter names.
at Red Rum Yummy. How can the spies hide in the shadows if their goggles have green lights and go wee when they turn on?
Save
Yes.
that one for Ubisoft.
I like the Wii U sound you did there.
Red Rum Yummy just made my
It's
day.
the only time we'll be mentioning Wii U on this show.
Are we following Fran now? Is that the camera following?
A hacker is hooked into Terminal A.
Fran already hacked another one.
Fran.
We got to go support him.
Looks like they're moving to support Fran.
Leave it to Fran, my
Okay.
favorite television show.
It's your favorite
Drone in
television
the
show?
air. Drone in the air.
Yeah, I'm in the air, right?
Get that thing. Oh God, nicely done.
So I just got a message
They're all
from
coming
producer.
around.
See
Yeah.
one
Or
match,
writer,
maybe
Mike,
close
from
it
Mike
out.
Pereira saying we're doing a good job.
Oh, wow.
This is the first live stream we were done.
Thanks. That's great. That's not
So-
true.
So
Did the Walking Dead live stream?
that wasn't me.
Here's
That
a Gears
was-
of War live stream that we
Yeah.
did. You should look that up because that gets pretty hilarious. Off the rails.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Alfredo is pretty much holding the team down right now. Good that we chose his screen to be the gameplay screen.
Keep the hack going.
Good call.
Wouldn't want to watch Fran die over and over. Alfredo is silencing people left and right.
Here's a
Really giving the UV developers a run for their money.
So I feel like Mitch, you are want to say a diehard Splinter Cell fan, but you know the series.
Yeah.
At Jay's Mercs 97 says, does Blacklist feel like it has matured well with experience from its predecessors as it nears the end of the current gaming generation?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I've played now, it feels they've been talking a lot about kind of going back to the series' roots, and it really does have that mixed feel of chaos theory and conviction. Fran's really loud right now.
So much going on.
So much, Fran.
Don't die, Fran. We're like,
Fran, don't
run
die.
away.
Get that hack.
Don't die.
I'm there.
Throw an EMP.
You can see the look on Fran's face right now.
He's scared.
Live, and there's a
He got it.
jaw drop
On Fran's face.
Go to BRC.
Get a close up of Fran.
Praying.
All right, we'll go back to
Fran can.
Yeah, we tried to have a Fran cam. It just was not in the budget for this.
Oh, no.
At Man Jedris, that's his name.
Yeah.
Can you let Eric talk more than Necronomicon?
I'm gonna go to C.
Oh,
He's
what?
saying, Sean, shut up.
Wow, that hurts. That hurt my
talking.
feelings. Ah, all right, okay.
It's okay. It's because I have Twitter in front of me. But if you want to talk to me, again, just tweet at IGN #Splinter Cell. We still have one more copy of the game to give away. And yeah.
Eric also has been asking everybody who's better dressed today. And
please tweet at IGN.
Fran.
Fran
please
beats
tweet at
both
IGN.
of us.
Who's better dressed, me or Sean?
It's gotta be me.
If you can,
it's gotta
you
be.
can see the pants.
He's got the green pants on to match, but he does this thing where he guilt trips people into saying that he looks better, and they know that he's gonna feel super bad about it. So.
At White Knights, that's a cool name. At White Knight says, can light sources be destroyed and use the added darkness for Spies advantage like in previous games?
Ooh, good question.
Have you guys can you guys disable the lights?
Guys, can you destroy lights in this game?
I think they're in the zone.
Lights, Destin.
Oh, no.
I haven't seen it yet, so we'll have to see. There are a lot of those overhead lights.
Again,
Alfredo. Can you destroy light fixtures in the multiplayer map?
I could sure try.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say that's a really
I know that
good
there's
question.
I know, for example, like the
should probably roll that into your strategy. I feel like
the security cams. I know I was trying to shoot them down, but they come back within like 5 seconds of actually being able to go down. So it almost gets to the point where it's not even worth wasting your time.
Yeah.
But I can try some lights.
Somebody's got a hack.
We're gonna get that intense light shooting gameplay right now.
If you've wiped their whole team, it is totally useful to knock out those cams.
Oh, is it?
Because then they're all waiting to spawn.
Nope.
And they all can't see.
Maybe.
Go to C. Go.
Oh, no.
Can't shoot lights.
Can't shoot lights. I got my gangster hold.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense, though.
You get caught there.
I have a different opinion.
Really? You disagree? Because I mean, I feel like
I'm hacking.
the lighting is they've really taken a lot of time to develop.
Most definitely.
The lighting in this game. If the Spies could just walk through and just gat all the lights, I said gat. If they walk through and just gat all the lights out, then like yeah, it's how guns sound, right?
So I have at Churchcore. I'm gonna call him that. That's not his name, but I'm gonna call it Churchcore. Not really a question, but you guys have awesome commentary. Looking forward to Tuesdays now.
Thank you.
That
by
being
every
said,
single Tuesday, 4 o'clock.
All month we're gonna be playing
Splinter Cell Blacklist, Spies vs. Mercs.
All month, every Tuesday.
Yeah, every single Tuesday this month.
Tuesday in the States. We realize that
I don't know what day it is.
Like Australia, it's like Wednesday. Australia, it's Wednesday.
Isn't it like October?
Game day
there?
Wednesdays.
Or something like that. It's Christmas time? I don't know.
So since Greg Miller has this Keza, I can try my cam.
Don't do that.
I can't.
You started like a Rastafarian voice there. I don't even know what you were really doing.
At JP Beeman says, do either Spies or Mercs take damage from falling from a distance?
Not really.
I don't think so, because you can't really jump or fall from unless you're at a certain height. Like, you can't kill yourself.
Did you guys grab it?
Throwing smoke over there for you guys.
That's
going to keep them busy up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to throw some distractions.
Looks like we're about to
Who's our hacker?
Zone B.
Nope, me.
30 seconds until this off wraps up.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm above you, Dustin, so don't go up there.
At Jedi Master T Hall says,
he's coming. There he is.
He wants me to ask Team IGN. Hey, Team IGN.
You ready for that hack?
Well, actually, they're busy.
We're at 85. We're fine.
No, it's fine.
All right. At Team IGN, how hard is it to obtain objectives? They're so loud.
Oh, they're coming up.
You'll get there.
10 seconds remaining.
That's called a
Let's wait until it's over. It's 10 seconds.
I would imagine it's very hard to obtain objectives when you're playing against the level
Got it.
designers.
Let's see.
It's probably.
Oh, I was right there.
Right there.
I was
So
right
close.
there. I was waiting.
There's this little glitch I made. Let me just go through there. So, hey, in case anyone noticed, Ubisoft.
Alfredo wasn't even first in that game.
I
Was it
had
Destin?
15 and 6. He had more points. I had more kills.
Destin was first.
okay.
Oh, you're always about to kill Death Streak. Talk about Halo.
Someone's got to lighten the load for them, right?
Hey, Team IGN, do you guys feel like it's really hard to actually capture or hack an objective?
No, I mean it's not hacking that is the problem, right? It's keeping it together. It's Alfredo's hacked it, so we need to make sure he stays alive. So at that point it's less about Alfredo staying alive and more about me, Destin, and Fran trying to keep them distracted and away from him.
Yeah.
Because it's fairly easy for him to hide and keep away from them, but that's reliant on us.
Exactly, right. Just staying alive is the hardest part, really.
And then throwing smokes and trying to get their attention and taking them down and making sure that they stay away
really
from Alfredo.
keep them guessing of like who's the one that's hacking it, right?
Because the hacker is not immediately identifiable.
Here's another good question that I particularly.
Do we have any questions for Ubisoft? Are they still around to answer some questions?
No.
No? Okay.
Yes, but I mean,
Let's these guys in here then.
At James176 says, what makes Spies versus Mercs so compelling to someone who has never played a mode like this?
Infiltration?
Honestly, it's... can you guys hear me?
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're on, man.
Oh, no, these are useless, right?
Yeah,
I would say it's
you want to get those
so
later.
unique. It's
Yeah.
really, there
Infiltration
is absolutely nothing exactly like this experience. And in a world where there's a lot of deathmatch games, I think we've made something that is really unique and still pretty much a part of the Splinter Cell universe. So I'd say that answers the question.
That's awesome. And because that question's so awesome, at James,
they're going to win something.
You won a copy of the game.
You won something.
What?
James, you won something.
Try raising
you
the roof, James. I hope you're doing
Blacklist.
it with me. Please do it with me.
Yeah. Got any more questions from Twitter?
Yeah. So
Ubisoft not going to do the raise the roof.
So at JP Beeman says, is there a way to turn on a life limit, or is every game going to be a killing frenzy?
We do not have a life limit inside the game on purpose. Actually, we toyed with the idea earlier in development and just didn't like what it did to certain elements of the pacing of the game. So in Blacklist, there is no life limit.
Awesome. Let's see. I'm trying to find more questions. Sean, do you have any more questions for them?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say we've been talking a little bit about kind of how this game fits into sort of that competitive multiplayer mode. How do you see sort of the people that are interested in first-person shooters like Halo, like Call of Duty, coming over into this game? I mean, what's the biggest draw that Spies vs. Mercs does that no other game out there does?
I guess the difference is you're playing against sort of a player experience that's really kind of alien to a shooter player. Like for me, when I first came on the project, being kind of a really dedicated FPS player, I found that it was strange to fight against people who just had a completely different ability set than I did. Like death from above and ledge grabs and stuff are just something that you're just not used to worrying about as a FPS player, and really putting that into your headspace as something you have to defend against is a completely new experience.
Did you guys draw from any other multiplayer experiences that you really liked, that you thought, oh, this element would be really cool to throw in Spies vs. Mercs, or was this something that you completely went in with a clean slate and tried to figure it out from there?
I think, we have a team that plays a lot of multiplayer games, so for sure we're influenced by a lot of sources. Couldn't even shout out anything unique, but we're talking about an extremely large group of people. Like, we're a very collaborative design studio. Ubisoft is a very collaborative design company. In fact, a lot of people outside of Montreal, Toronto, and Shanghai have contributed in some ways to the design of this game. So we're pulling from ideas from all of our different multiplayer experiences, because a lot of us play a lot of MMO games.
Awesome. Eric, do you have any other questions from Twitter?
Nope, that's it.
All right, well, I think that is all we have for today.
Don't forget to come back next Tuesday when we show off more multiplayer gameplay from Splinter Cell Blacklist, including a never-before-seen mode. And let us know how you like the show by tuning in at IGN, #SplinterCell.
A huge thanks to Ubisoft, our IGN people, Fran's Hair, and all you lovely viewers out there. And of course you, Eric, you Greek statue of a man, you.
We did it! We did it! And that's the cue to go. We'll see you later.
Bye! 2 chains.
2 chains! What's up, everybody? I'm Eric Martin. This is my platonic life partner, Sean Allen.
Oh, please don't call me that.
It's too late, partner. It's too late.
Anyway, we're the IGN social team if you don't know us, so we say things like tweet at IGN.
Follow us on Facebook.
Vine your breakfast, yada, yada, yada. You get the drill.
Every Tuesday this month, we're going to be showing off exclusive new footage of Splinter Cell Blacklist's multiplayer modes. A crack team of IGN operatives will play against a crackier
I see what you did there.
Team of Ubisoft employees who are playing live from Montreal.
Today we're going to be playing Spies vs. Mercs Blacklist mode on a map called Silo. Now, tweet at IGN with the hashtag Splinter Cell if you have a question for the developers or just want to tell us how much Mitch sucks at the game. We'll also be giving away 2 copies of Blacklist, so keep watching for details.
Okay, let's first meet our spies for the match. A huge thank you to our friends at Ubisoft for playing today, namely Jeff Eleanor, Sebastian Eboncher, Gunther Kalapod, and Adam Crawley.
Oh, you didn't even butcher those.
Nope.
And on the Mercs side, Team IGN consists of Canadian pride, Mitch Dyer.
Woo!
Our other Canadian, Destin Legary, is probably not so Canadian, Alfredo Diaz. And the man with the world's most perfect hair, Fran Mirabella.
Okay, guys, let's get to it.
All right, guys, so let's hop in our first game here. Looks like this round, Team Ubisoft is going to be the spy team, and IGN is going to be the Mercs team. So we're about to check out the game. Now, this is the first time that
Team IGN.
Yeah, this is the first time that we've done anything like this, Eric.
Mitch, please don't mess it up. Fran,
it's not going to be Mitch. It's not going to be Mitch. If anybody messes it up, my money's on either Fran or maybe Destin. Maybe Destin. We'll see here. Now, Spies vs. Mercs, in case people don't know, is the multiplayer mode that's been in Splinter Cell. I think Conviction was the last one. Conviction was the last one that it was in. And it's a multiplayer mode where one side is in first person, the mercenary side, and they sort of have sort of that kind of ranged attack. So they're all about sort of the assault class of things. And the spy side is a lot more verticality, a lot more sneaking around. So let's kind of look in live at the game right now. And right now, again, Team IGN is the mercenary. So what you're seeing here is mercenary gameplay. It's all first person. Now the Mercs have a couple different classes. There's the Peacemaker, the Hunter, and the Disruptor.
The Spies have different classes too, actually.
Yes, and do you know those classes, Eric?
They are the Intel, the Predator, Saboteur, and then Custom.
So yeah, there's a custom class that you can also purchase out as soon as you get upgrades for this game. Again, the multiplayer mode, what's one of the really cool things about the multiplayer mode here is
people wanted it back. People missed it.
Yes, they did. And there's a deep amount of customization that you can get. Hopefully we'll be able to dive into that as the games go. But let's kind of look in what's going on right now.
Kadink.
Looks like Team IGN got the first kill there.
Now, it looks like communication is key. Like with most team-based games, I mean, like with, let's say, other multiplayer modes, you can just go by yourself and
still hacking.
Yep.
With this, you need to communicate.
If you have adrenaline, use it.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that this is now 8 players.
Oh, you got me.
So the action is pretty huge.
Taking cover.
It spills out a little bit more than in last iterations of Spies vs. Mercs, where things were a little bit more quiet. There's definitely a blend of those. And that's kind of like
not coming at all.
Yeah, that's sort of the one-hit kills that you see as well. Spies are all about the one-hit kills. They're all about getting up close and personal and sneaking up behind you there. Oh, I can see that guy right there.
One literally to your left on the stairs. Watch your top. Watch your top.
Team Ubisoft obviously knows what they're doing here.
Cheaters. Team Ubisoft is cheaters. You made the game.
So now the Mercs have a lot of really cool different tactics they can use. They can deploy motion trackers, use sort of anti-drone tech, and then they also have this cool thing called adrenaline, which makes them kind of stronger,
pretty much
faster.
I saw when Alfredo was playing earlier, Destin gave Alfredo a headshot 3 times, still didn't go down, and his health regenerated in less than 5 seconds.
And that's with the adrenaline mode on.
That's
so
with the adrenaline.
Mercs can really stack up their armor and their health when they want to, but it's very temporary.
I got watch your back. Watch your back. Drop him. Watch your friend.
Guide A. Kind of sneaking around.
Okay.
I got a little bit of motion today.
Like above above you because we got.
Watch the ledges, friend. Watch the ledge.
Yeah, they'll scoop you.
Undetected. We got someone in here somewhere.
Yeah,
it looks
I saw him
clear.
sneak by in the shadows.
They're spreading out between B and A.
Adrenaline up.
I don't have any more. I got to recharge.
Yeah, A is still really clear.
I'm gonna. Oh, they got me.
Where you at?
Oh!
Right at B. Right heading into B.
All right. Oh, I see two
He's
skulls.
right by the
Nice.
boxes in the side room.
Got him, but somebody's on top.
You got one. Just someone down low.
Yeah, there's a dude just like waiting for us today. That's Gunther.
Totally picked me off.
Gunther's just waiting for us. He's a monster.
Oh, they're going.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, well,
None of us.
Well, they're not capturing anything though. They're just getting killed.
they wiped our whole team out, and they're still not hacking yet, which is.
I feel like they're
Yeah, they're
playing with our
getting points.
emotions.
I think they're going a little bit easy on us right now.
I hope so.
No, I think they're getting points.
Team IGN, you guys got to get a little bit more organized there.
Yeah, well, maybe if we develop the game.
Take that, Ubisoft.
Oh.
Watch the ledge. Watch the ledge.
So they just jammed my my goggles. They're right outside A.
Turn your goggles off.
I'm gonna get a line on targets.
All right, they know where I am.
Nobody actually alive.
Whichever screen we're watching.
Okay, they're up
kind of
above the
separated from
train. They're on the
group
top of the train, the gray train.
This is Alfredo.
Screen.
Alfredo knows what he's doing.
That's the screen you want to be watching.
He's a Halo vet. I heard he mentioned that he was like #1 at Spies vs. Mercs.
got some action up by
Pandora
the
Tomorrow
trains.
days. Yep.
In back of the Pandora Tomorrow days.
He's
Alfredo
on
Diaz.
top of the
Oh,
train, by the way.
Yeah, he got me. He's down on the ground, but he's invisible
He
again.
already flew down there.
Yikes.
double kill,
Hacker.
double kill.
Get him, Fredo.
Doesn't look like he got it.
No.
That was an ill-advised flashbang there.
Twitter user @so fantastic.
Where they at?
Fantastic with the CK.
I got flash.
Says,
I don't see him.
Go Team Ubisoft.
Oh, phew.
Thank you.
IGN fans are rooting against IGN right now.
Oh, darn it.
I
He
think
was on
they're
top of that train.
going
He's
Wait,
dead.
wait till
people
we
who
go
actually made the game. But thank you, so fantastic.
I think
for
it's that
believing in us.
Fran's hair is not quite perfect, and that's what makes some of our community really irate when Fran's hair is not.
If you notice, there's
Just
a strand of Fran's hair just missing.
Yeah, exactly, and that's
not perfect.
The real reason here.
Hack almost through. Somebody get on him.
It's so hot.
Oh.
Oof.
I mean, there's only one control point left.
There's.
The spy chilling on top of that train car there.
Remember, guys, if you guys have any questions, tweet at us at IGN, #Splinter Cell. @Taylor Canvas says, hey, Mitch, or somebody, can one of you guys use the adrenaline? Team IGN, use adrenaline.
Alfredo, use the adrenaline.
Use the adrenaline.
Use adrenaline. Oh, I need my fix.
Juice.
Usually you have to pay for that.
I'm headed back to B. I got my.
B terminal is in trouble.
Oh, they're hacking. Nope.
So how do the controls feel you guys? Alfredo?
Good. It's
pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't expect a Splinter Cell game typically to have great FPS controls, right? Even though it is, Spies Mercs isn't great in the history, but yeah, it feels good.
Now, do you think it's better than
Up on the
you would
rafters
say
up
Pandora
there, guys.
Tomorrow's? Like, do you feel a significant
That
difference?
was another time, man.
Yeah. this is a lot more fast-paced.
That guy in the rafters.
He's coming up. He's coming on.
Who
you.
the
Hell is this hacker?
Who's 104 again? Destin?
Yeah.
So far, it looks good. I mean,
Yeah.
so far, it looks awesome.
Now,
Like, we are just looking at the mercenaries, but I like how it looks gorgeous, actually.
absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a good word to
this could hold its own for a first-person shooter game. Oof.
Hack neutralized. Well done.
Yeah, the melees in this game are just freaking brutal.
See, I love how you literally just walking and then all of a sudden a spy just comes to top you and you're dead.
Yeah.
It's a great, I mean, it makes you feel like I'm a spy,
It-
or I'm a merc, I don't want to die. Don't kill me.